Alright, so I think I've sussed out sort of where the problem is here, and then that's about halfway through. God, I'm dead scruffy. Those of us
lighting, either at home, in a caravan, in a motorhome, canal boat.
We've had some moments, but this year's been a good year, Husqvarna. This year's you've shown me love, Husqvarna. It's the last Saturday in August, the 31st, and tomorrow into September, and the weather will be changing. Well, it already is changing a little bit. Strange thing today, Saturday, it's been like this for several weeks. We used to always be fairly consistent with who we knew was coming on for the weekends, apart from Fridays. But Saturdays and Sundays were always people booking in advance. And this year, people have been literally leaving bookings until, well, this morning we've had 2 because it's not raining. And it tends to then be late. Well, not late. This year hasn't been that bad, but later arrivals than previous years that we've had. And the same patterns followed on a Sunday as well. So we're speaking to, or in touch with a couple of other people that work on campsites. Things are followed in a very, very similar fashion. Right, Paul the mower man, I've been trying to get hold of. Apparently, he's lost his mobile phone. So I'm trying to track him down because we've got a problem with this on this side, and I think it's to do with the cutter blade. So yesterday I was trying to lift it up and I'm just getting some of the old grass out, but really the blades all need sharpening on here and the Stiga as well. So I'm hoping we can touch down with Paul, and if you're new here, you'll need to go back to have any idea who I'm talking about. But Paul's a local guy who's got the same mower, and he knows them inside out. He actually, I can't remember what was wrong with this. I can't remember. It was this year or last year. He had to take this away, and he actually borrowed us his mower. Anyway, all being well, we'll touch down with him in the next few days. These pigeon activity that was going on in here is nothing happening at all. Today, I've got my hoodie on. It's chilly compared to what it has been, and we're starting off a little bit grey and overcast. A pretty full, not 100% full, but a pretty full nurseries again. So I had 3 leave already. So I've got somebody, I think you can see the green camper van next to there. A person that's staying with us for 2 days from Buckinghamshire, I think she said. And she's property hunting. She's gone on a couple of house viewings. We've also got a rotten stand which has got a hookup cable and a water tap. So we're going to be at some stage knocking in a stake like this along the side, and then we'll drill in to actually give it some support. I was just saying to Dave this morning, so Dave did a bit of a temporary repair. Just be careful, Dave, because there's water pipes underneath there, and you start knocking things in the ground, bang, 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 and you hit a water pipe. You really don't want that to happen. Hang on a minute, the pigeons just come. So just lifted this up. You can see the pod, the pigeon on the roof. He's now looking at me. Is that the pigeon that's going to come in? Yeah, so just going to have a quick, brief... He's cooing at me. Quick, brief walk around and make sure there's no litter out, and people that are departing are packing up, and see what today brings. So we'll be up on the grass cutting up on the lodge at the top area today, and then going into tomorrow, the usual. Alright, so I think I've sussed out sort of where the problem is here. So, without taking that off, but basically there's a pulley here, and what should happen when the belt is moving, engages the cutter blade, and for some reason there's either a split pin or something has come off inside there. I don't really know what that is, but that's what's going on. Why only one of these blades is cutting like it is. So let's get my toolbox over and have a look at that. I might get Dave and have a quick look as well. See if he's got any ideas. Weed bucket. Let's go and empty that later. Right, keep you off camera. You're doing well there. Right, so I was mentioning about. Keep calling Dave Paul now, haven't I? When we called you Paul, the mower man. When we've had the mower man come to us, he just crawls underneath here and goes, and next minute the deck's out. So we've now figured out how to get the deck out, which going forward for you next year, Dave, is really good, because underneath here is going to be covered in shit. But basically what's happened is, it is the one that we said, with the two in. Oh, right. It is the Mandel pulley, whatever it is. Yeah, it is. It's that one. So basically what's happened here, and then that's got its own blade in. So it is that one, which is the original part we saw, the Mandel pulley, I think. Right. But we're gonna go and measure. That's the other one you were looking at.
Right. Yeah.
And then that's the other one on the blade on the other side, and then that's got its own bearings inside the shaft. So we're gonna have a search for that. But before I do that, I'm just gonna go and show Dave underneath here, because he's never seen. Oh, those I've been watching the vlog will remember all about the pulley. And I think I've got a handle on that. So that's the bottom of the deck. So we've successfully now loosened off the nut, haven't we? We'll give this a scrape out. This is just all the grass. This hasn't been off for 2 years. To give it a clean. There is a way to take them out, and then what you can do going forward, Dave, you can take them down to the mow place in Alford, and they'll sharpen them for you. Do you remember, those of a certain age will remember the man on a bike that used to come around sharpening your knives and scissors, wasn't it? Right. So we've got this now with a part number. You can see how elongated it is, and that's what's right. Sometime later, if you're into lawnmowers, this is exciting, isn't it? Right, so basically, sorry, this side here is the one that's okay, and this is the side we've got the problem with. So basically what's happened is that shaft there is elongated, if you see there, but the spindles here, what that should go into, and knackered on the shaft. So with a bit of detective work, it looks like we managed to source one of these, and if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stars, and basically that will feed up, pop out, sit onto there, and then the blades, well, I can't remember where we put the blades, but the blades then will fit, and then these are all there. I think, right, we're confident on there, Dave. I mean, he's come and have a look at my shopping basket. Yeah, these are okay. Yeah, keep that bearing. Yeah. Keep that bearing in. But that's fine.
It's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, that's fine. There's nothing
no
going
on it. Yeah,
nothing going on there. So we'll leave that there for now. Yeah. Sorry, it's Dave's induction day with some paperwork as well. We've got scanning to do yet, Dave. It's all happening. I'm not calling you Paul, I'm calling you Dave. Aren't I doing well? I'm not eating, I'm starving. Right, so I think we're on the last field near where we are now, and the combine is out. I don't know if you can see through the edge in here. The strange thing is now the wind is blowing that way, which is blowing everything off the site, so only thunder flies, fingers crossed, will be blowing that way, not onto the side this way, but we'll try and capture that in a little bit more detail fairly shortly. So we've just got waylaid again with a couple of things. Oh, it's a bit windy. And you can see the combine going around the outside. So it's all been about the Husqvarna. It's me saying we hadn't had a drama. Anyway, it's no massive deal because obviously we've got the Stiga going and all the rest of it, but that's now done. I've scraped off as much as I can inside. I think Dave's going to give it a jet wash and possibly think about sharpening up the blades. Now gone 4 o'clock. And still got somebody that booked this morning still to come in, so I'm just going to do a text message over to them and a quick half an hour up on the lodges where I should have been approximately 4 hours ago. So that's about halfway through. God, I'm dead scruffy. Those of a certain age, I have my shirt tucked in my pants, and it's not tucked in my pants. Yeah, halfway through cutting that field. And we've got some wonderful people staying back with us, including a couple that are very regulars. And we had somebody leave this morning, and since I came here in, was it May 2022, they've stayed with us, they said, 22 times. Wow. I did want to just get this done today. It's as you know if you watch the vlogs, I've got a little routine now to make sure that by Monday, when I finish from my 2 days off, the whole campsite is fully mowed. And yeah, so of course coming now this area here. Heard from Sandra, she's just basically fed up but doing okay. And all be well, I'll be seeing her tomorrow, which will be Sunday. That was Sod's Law. I'm literally just about to finish this bit of grass cutting in the last arrival for the day. Oh, come on, mower. It's just come in, right, so it's going to skin the back of this area here, which is just basically up and down here a few times, and that'll that's this bit of grass cutting done for another week. Unbelievable. And then we're on the last Sunday tomorrow. The kids are all going back to school, and thinking about autumn, won't we? Spiders, mice, and other things autumnal. Well, this is going to be a bit of a strange one. I'm going to be driving my car back to my caravan, and the reason my car's down here is because I've got my toolboxes in the back of the car, so a bit tight. So I knew I needed a number of bits for the Husqvarna. Oh, Husqvarna, our relationship, it's been love and hate. In the 3 years we've been together, we've had some moments, but this year's been a good year, Husqvarna. This year you've shown me love, Husqvarna. You've shown me love. You've shown me everything. But as I'm drawing to the end of the season, you just had to have one last drama. There we go. The drama of the Husqvarna. Right, let's shut up the mower shed for
a bit of a welcome to my living room. I don't often sort of take a look at products here. They tend to be in other parts of the house. And those who have been watching my vlogs for a long time going back to when I used to live in Manchester, in our kitchen, you may remember our kitchen units. On the top of the kitchen we had some what you called mood lighting used to be going. And I say to Sandra, it'd be quite nice to get a little bit of different lighting going. Maybe here in the living room, maybe around the television set, or possibly in the conservatory, or possibly back into the kitchen. So I've actually found this set of lights, the PAUTIX, over on Amazon. I will shove a link in the description down there if you're interested in this. So it's a LED strip light, basically, that can do a configuration of colours and, more importantly, a number of modes. So in the box you've got some little instructions. There's a little remote control, and there's an app on your phone, so you can control this via an app on your phone. So nice and simple. I don't know if you can see the I don't know, will that focus in on there or not? I've got no idea whether it'll focus in or not. Go on camera, do something. But basically, what we can do, boing, boing. Oh dear, this is fun. I'll leave that just slightly in the background for now. But what we can do with this is we can have this on a number of settings and a number of modes. I don't know whether this is picking this up or not. On here. Look how funky this is. This is all on here. Or there is a little one on the there is another one on the control here, and you can turn this off, or on, and as I say, you can do all sorts. But if we go on to, say, the music mode, this now becomes voice activated. So I'm not too sure where I'm going to do this, and it's got like a proper 3M self-adhesive on the back. And look at the length of this. There's loads, there's meters and meters and meters and meters of this. Let me just try and can I put it there in the background where you can sort of see it going. Right, go on, sit. Oh, it doesn't want to because it's come alive. But also, as I mentioned, on your phone, if you want to control it, you can just wait to load up. You've got a little app on here that you can also control the lighting. So if I want to put it onto a music mode, I can put a music track onto my phone that will play on here, or we can go onto mobile phone activated, 1, 2, 3, or we can just do a general loop and adjust all the brightness on it. I just wanted to sort of share this because it's simple to operate. You can also do the brightness up or down. Let's just try and put this onto a, and that's super bright now, but you can bring the brightness down, or you can bring the brightness up. The camera's probably not doing justification to everything, and there's all the different modes, and you can do the you can set speeds on this as well, and also you've got a timer for how long you want it to time for, and you've got yellow, cyan, magenta on the buttons, red, green and blue on there, so you can alter all the colours. And basically it's just a fantastic simple way to give yourself some extra mood lighting, either at home, in a caravan, in a motorhome, canal boat, in your garage. I'm guessing as long as the power supply was inside, you could take this outside. You could possibly tape it around the window for Christmas, so you got a little bit of lighting on the on your window. And how good is that? And as I say, it comes on a big long spool. I'll try and pull this off, and you can see it loads. Sorry, there's a bit of sticky tape there where it comes onto. Where it comes on. So, as I say, if you're interested in that, I'll get a link from Amazon where I got it from, and I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to put this yet. It may go in the kitchen, it may go in the conservatory, who knows. You could do it Halloween, couldn't you, with scary voices. Let me put a... I am the man that's going to be the creepy person at Halloween who's going to come and get you. So a little bit of voice activation, and yeah, it's just completely wacky. As I say, you can see all the different colours. Anyway, we just wanted, come on, bring up the lighting. We just wanted to share that with you. Right, at the end of another day, the microwave is microwaving a microwaved curry. So I'm going to pull the vlog to an end here. So the clip you just had of the mood lighting, I did a few days ago. I was going to drop it in another video, and it all got a bit messy, but I will try and, if I can find a link for that lighting, I'll bung it down there in the description below. So if you've stayed here to the end, there's a great big thumbs up from us, well, from myself to you. And whatever you do, wherever you are, keep smiling.